Everyone, it's Pokeprodz here, and I'm having Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you guys, and it's against my buddy Cameron. Now, this battle actually has a backstory unlike the rest of them. Now, this weekend, it was my buddy Andrew's birthday, and we decided we would have a couple brewskis, just hang out, have a good time. So, a couple beers in, me and my buddy Cameron, we're like, hey, he's like, let's have a battle. I was like, oh, whatever. So I put my team building skills to the test and used this interesting team you see here, and yeah, happy birthday to my buddy Andrew. And actually, I'd just like to say happy birthday to my buddy Nathan, as it's his birthday today. But yeah, so happy birthday to them, and let's hop right into the battle. I'd also like to give Julie a shout out in this video. Julie, her Twitch is Pokeballer on Twitch. Make sure to check her out, leave a follow. Great girl. So yeah, let's get right into the battle. He leads Smeargle and I lead Politoed. I'm like, I have no fear with the Politoed, and keep in mind I had no idea what I was doing, but I still somewhat knew how to play around this. I was like, oh, he'll probably fish and spoil me, but he actually, as I switch it to Go-Go, he actually just goes ahead and sets up the sticky web. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, that really does not hinder my ability to do anything. And he actually goes for the spore, and I'm like, ha, bitch, you got that Sap Sipper. No, but I do have that Sap Sipper, clearly, and I hit that Horn Leech, and it does a little bit extra damage. I mean, thanks for that Sap Sipper, though. And he didn't realize that's actually what happened, because we were just talking, laughing, whatever, and he actually hit me again. So I'm at about +2 Go-Go Horn Leech and everything right now, and I'm loving every minute of it. So he sends in Pinterest, and that's that Greninja. And then he goes straight for the Ice Beam, and this instant I'm like, yep, I'm done. So that's actually not what happens here. I go straight for the Horn Leech now, and the Horn Leech does some fair justice. I mean, there's nothing that can really hurt me at this point other than that. So I hit him with the Horn Leech. I'm +2. It's dying. Like, it dies, no problem. But Go-Goat is just sitting there at +2, looking awesome as hell. Look at this thing shiny. This thing looks awesome. Like, there's nothing you can say. That looks so good. You can't say it doesn't look good, because it does look good. And this thing has Sap Sipper now, so I'm like, well, I'm more than less useless. I'm gonna go ahead and Milk Drink, and then I'm like, I should probably get out of here. I mean, I'm gonna take an Ice Beam to the face. This thing has Sap Sipper. I can't do very much to it. He actually crits me, and the rain stops, no big deal. But yeah, he actually gets the crit off on me, which is always great. Not at all. So I go ahead and switch up, get up out of here, and I actually switch into my Spectre. Oh, a Spectre! My Darmanitan! Hey, let me tell you, this thing is powerful. This thing is so powerful. He hits me with the Ice Beam, and I actually did predict that, switching into my Darmanitan. Now, I do have somewhat of a feel for Cameron's team because I've played him before. But anyway, I go ahead and hit up the Super Power, and it does a clean 70%. Now, keeping in mind that Porygon 2 is Eviolite, that did a lot of fucking damage. That did so much damage. I mean, I'm actually am Choice Bandit, so I can see why, and I'm a Darmanitan, so that's another. You gotta take that factor into consideration, that's for sure. So now he sends in Terrakion, and I'm like, well, do I die to a close combat? No. Do I die to an earthquake? Yes. But I actually go straight for the superpower, and it OHKOs Terrakion, no doubt. I got that jolly Darmanitan, crushing souls all day. So that's the end of that one. I take a little poison damage, but I mean, there's nothing that me and Darmanitan can't deal with. But now he switches to Mandibuzz, and I'm like, I don't really want to take a foul play. I'm pretty popped right now. I switch it to Odin. Odin. The Ampharos. I mean, this sticky web does really not hurt me because, Mandibuzz isn't in here to outspeed anything. It's just in here to get some damage off on me. And that's actually where I get static because, I haven't Mega Evolved yet. So anyway, he switches out. And I believe he actually predicts my Mega Evolution. Yeah, he does. And he goes out to Jolteon. And the reasoning that I know he actually he predicted that is because his Jolteon carries HP Ice, so I was like, ooh, nice and powerful. But anyway, I have Mold Breaker, and then I go for the Thunderbolt, so I will be able to hit that. Volt Absorb is not going to help him at all in this case. So I decided to switch up out of here. I was like, yep, fearing that HP Ice, and I switched into Excadrill. HP Ice will do nothing to Excadrill because I am Assault Vested anyway. But yeah, I take that Sticky Web to the face there, which actually does kind of suck. I mean, I'm still not gonna outspeed Jolteon for sure because Jolteon is fast as hell. But he goes for that hidden power on me, and that does that was a crit. Keep in mind. Like, that was a crit. That's just amazing. That's some things. Assault Vest Excadrill. Who would have thought of that? I don't know. I use it. I love it. I just missed my Rock Slide. I don't want any more of that. I want to hit this one. And that's what he does. Excadrill's coming through. And he hits that, no problem, without a doubt. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. And he actually gets the Parahack. So Parahack happened in my favor, which is always awesome when something actually goes the right way. So now I go ahead and hit him with another Rock Slide because, you know, fear nothing. No, but Mandibuzz, I was like, the worst thing it can do is foul play me, and it does foul play me again, and it completely destroys Excadrill, and Excadrill just makes me eat my own words. So yeah, Mandibuzz is still clearly a threat. I mean, I didn't have rocks or anything for that. Now I go ahead and switch back into Odin, and Odin, with his almighty luscious locks of hair, is coming in, and he's not just for looks. He's not just for looks. He wants to crush souls. So we go ahead and hit it with a Thunderbolt, and that's the end of Mandibuzz. It takes Mandibuzz out. No trouble, no hitch, doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. But now he sends in the Porygon 2, and I'm like shitting my pants over here. But as I was shitting my pants, I did realize that I do carry the Focus Blast. So I was like, oh, not bad. I've been out to this. But of course, this man goes for the recover because it's Porygon 2, and Porygon 2 doesn't like to die very much. So I go ahead and hit with the Focus Blast, and yes, it comes through and hits for me, and that was surprising alone in itself. But now he's like, I gotta go balls deep, or I'm not gonna get anything done. So he hits me with the Ice Beam, and I actually eat it up. Like, I did not know he had that much Spec D, but yeah, he actually ate it up. Now I go ahead and go for another Focus Blast, and that's the end of the Porygon 2. So, right now the game is pretty much wrapped up. I mean, all I have to do is take care of this, which will die either to a Thunderbolt or a Focus Blast. But he hits me with the HP Ice, and I was like, shit! And it did, and I actually survived with 11 health. And we see, he does have Life Orb, so I was really surprised to survive that. But I go for the Dragon Pulse, and that's enough to KO that, no problem. So, that's the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe, check out Twitch, follow, and Twitter. Peace.